title to Dean Dragon and the U.S. title to Charlie Strowman. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are.
I've been around this world, yet I see no end. All shall fade to black again and again. This storm that's broken me, my only friend, yeah. In this river all shall fade to black.
Good slam by Charlie. Now wait a minute. Charlie's gonna mock the kick some more. We're gonna get an elbow. Dean Dragon has been taken out of the ring. And Charlie Strowman just broke Eagle Eye's hand. Oh, and a choke slam on the apron to Ed. And Alistair's out of the ring. Dean is back in now. Oh, and Charlie caught him in midair. Oh my God! And here comes the Charlie Choo-Choo Train Strowman Express! Charlie Strowman. And he broke his hand again. That's the first time. Hello, did you hear the slap?
In this river all shall fade.
We're gonna get a powerbomb from the top rope! Through the table on top of Sting, oh my God! Charlie Strowman to save the day! God! He's still got that chains on his wrist! He made it through Pidge and Sting! And he's chasing Willow Big out of here!
In this river all shall fade to black.
And Charlie is the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion!
All shall fade to black. River ain't no coming back. In this river all shall fade to black. Ain't no coming back.
Let's get it on! Move to the music, play like fucking music. Move it to the music, yeah. Now get the guns, the drums from across the nation. And it's a sex, the gods, the freaks, the fraud. They're messing with me. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get it on! Move to the music, yeah.
Big badass choke slamming Charlie Choo-Choo Train Strowman Express. You will be missed, whether you were a heel or a face. You were always entertaining. We all love you, and you will be in our hearts forever. Goodbye, Charlie. Now, as for what happened to Charlie, or rather who did it, that's what we all want to know. Investigations have been going on all last week. So far, they haven't found any hard evidence. But they do have a few leads. And that's Cora's locker room. Now, wait a minute, that's Alexa. Alexa just came out of Cora's locker room, and now she's on her way to the ring.
Universe. I'm so happy to be your champion. As for Pidge, girl, bye. Who cares about her, really?
Well, Valeria cares about Pidge.
Alexa, you clearly have no respect for Pidge, and no respect for anyone for that matter. Which is why it makes me happy that the rematch clause is in place. So at Whiplash, it's you versus me. Let's face it, you're old news. And the fans would rather see me as the champion.
Honestly, I don't care which one of them is the champion. I just want to see them fight. And that's what they're going to do at Whiplash on night 1 for the women's world title.
First of all, I want to extend my condolences to Charlie's family. My heart is broken, and I am angry. I'm gonna find out who did it. Mark my words, before the night is over, I'll have the killer behind bars. But there is something else I need to address. But before I do that, I'd like to extend an apology to Cor. I'm sorry, Cor, but this ain't your retirement tour. It's mine. That's right. I'm retiring at Vania 6, and I'm gonna carry this title all the way there. Now, back to the other thing I needed to address. You can see, I have the tag titles on the ropes in front of me. One of those belongs to Dean Dragon. Please, please, people, come on. Boo, harder. Now, don't worry. Dean doesn't want his tag title. So what should I do? I have 2 options. I can hand a title to one of my friends backstage, or I can give them both up. I can hand the titles to JC, and then we start a tag tournament tonight. And honestly, I couldn't choose between Gamer or Willow. They both deserve these belts, but I think I want to give everyone a chance. So, JC, come get these titles. They're vacant now. Now that that's out of the way, it's time to focus on what is most important. Who killed Charlie? Dean, you already have 2 attempted murders under your belt, and I want a piece of you right now. Just you and me. Let's go.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Well, that's not Dean Dragon. I'm sorry, Elisha, but Dean isn't here right now. But I'll be more than happy to do his dirty work. And I don't need a little green car to get the job done. All I need is one shiny leather boot. And wouldn't you know it, I'm wearing one. So how about it right now, me and you, for the title?
Just bring it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an undisputed championship to open MNW. First match of the night, undisputed championship, Tech versus Elisha. And Elisha with the Strowman Express paying homage to the late, great Charlie Strowman. And now he's got him up on the turnbuckle with a superplex. But wait a minute. What is the Shield doing? Elisha's winning. Why is the Shield coming out right now? What is going on? What the? Oh shit! That's the cops. The cops are here, and they've got Tech held at gunpoint. They're arresting him. Tech is being taken away in a squad car as we speak.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean to interrupt your match, but we found footage of Tech messing around with Charlie's truck before the incident. It's not hard evidence, but it's enough to have him arrested. We are one step closer to finding justice for Charlie.
Well, folks, I'm sorry that match got cut short, but Tech has been arrested. That doesn't mean he is guilty, but for now he is guilty until proven otherwise. All I can say is Tech is going to need a damn good lawyer. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our IC champion, Eddie J.
First of all, I'd like to say that it was an honor to be involved in Charlie's last match ever. And like Elisha said earlier, my heart is broken too. I am also angry that the match was interrupted and ended in DQ. So I'm requesting another match that doesn't involve someone in the Shield or the Skull Kids. Any takers?
No words needed from Brock or Eddie J. All you need to know is this. Whiplash Night 1. Eddie J will defend his title against Brock Lesnar. We're back! That's right. And we've been away for far too long. But we're just in time for an upcoming tag tournament. I am excited to announce that we will be entering that tournament. And I heard we are gonna have our first match at Whiplash. But JC, who are we fighting against?
That's right, now that the tag titles are vacant, we are going to have a tournament. There will be 2 tournament matches during the next few PLEs, which is one of the reasons why Whiplash is a 2-night event. It's going to be me and Core versus Joe and Kurt on night 1. And then of course the American Nightmares versus the Yeet Warriors on night 2.
Yeah, boo all you want. Look, if this is about Charlie, I had no idea things would ever go that far. If Tech is guilty, then he should rot in prison. Now I know I hit Elisha and Willow with a car, but my only intentions were to injure them.
I did not ever intend on killing someone, and I'm sorry that happened to Charlie. But I promise you, there is no blood on my hands. Now as for the shield, I'm not done with you guys, Elisha, Gamer, and Willow. I know you all want a piece of me, so you might as well come out here.
The shield is on their way. Oh, wait a minute. That's just Willow. Where's the rest of them? Oh! Distraction! Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
One thing I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, days are the precious ghosts, watch 'em burn like a timber coats, counting down to the setting sun. The clock is ticking till the race is done. Even when you were mocking me, treating me like I was property, remembering how you broke the knee, I'm surprised. Things are cold not like before. You wouldn't know my face no more. Not that you cared for me back then, but it all comes back. At the very end, you kept your secrets locked inside. Though I struggled, the river's dry. What it meant, well, it's gonna be just a ghost of a memory.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I just made this match official during the preview there. We have a 6-man tag match between Shield and the Skull Kids.
Elisha jumps up and goes over to Dean. He pulls Dean up by his ears and rolls him back into the ring.
Dean's back up now, and a kick to the midsection. And what a punch!
Elisha makes a tag with Willow.
Willow's the legal man now. And there's a choke slam to Dean Dragon.
Tags Gamer.
And a spear! And wait a minute! Seth just curb stomped the referee!
With the referee down, all hell broke loose. Everyone entered the ring and started throwing fists left and right. The Shield was destroying the Skull Kids until Dean Dragon managed to get back up. At the same time, the referee regained consciousness. Dean Dragon delivered the dirty deeds to Gamer, Seth hit Elisha with a pedigree, and Edge got a spear on Willow. Seth and Edge knocked Elisha and Willow out of the ring, leaving Dean and Gamer, the legal men, to battle it out.
The tables have turned. Dean Dragon with a dirty deeds to Gamer. This is not... Wait a minute! Here comes Brimstone! Whoa! Brimstone has a new look. And he looks badass. And he just took out Seth and Edge on the ramp. And a German suplex from behind by Gamer. And there's a guillotine. Gamer's got a guillotine on Dean. And Dean just tapped out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Shield are victorious on this one. Wait a minute, here comes Core. Apparently Core has some unfinished business.
Elisha, you owe me. And you owe your friend Willow a rematch. You see, after I beat Willow at Bloodbath, I had full intentions of giving him a rematch at Whiplash. But you had to cash in on me. On one of the greatest moments of my retirement tour. And now you're retiring? That's just like you. Always gotta steal the show, don't you? And speaking of stealing, I'm still wondering who stole my bike. I don't think it was any of you guys, but I got my eyes on the Skull Kids. Whoever it was, I will find out eventually, and they will pay the price. But for now, I want to talk about the rematch. A rematch that involves me, Willow, and Elisha. Now don't worry, I know y'all are in a feud with Team Dragon and the Skull Kids. So I gave this some thought. And after watching what they've been doing and what happened to Charlie, I wouldn't mind kicking their asses too. So at Whiplash, we have a fatal four-way with me, Elisha, Willow, and Dean. We beat Dean so badly he won't be able to walk, and then with him out of the way, the three of us will have a respectful match like real professionals. And Gamer, you and Brimstone can have a match against Seth and Edge in the cell. Together, we will destroy the Skull Kids. We will put an end to this feud once and for all. And at the same time, I'm gonna get that belt back. One more time. Hell yeah, Core! After we beat Kurt and Joe on night 1 in the tag tournament, on night 2, Core is headed into a fatal four-way. Plus, for the first time ever, Gamer is teamed up with Brimstone. The match card list is set for Whiplash, so check it out.
I put my faith in you, pushed as far as I can go. After all, there's one thing you should know. I put my faith in you, pushed as far as I can go. After all, there's one thing you should know. I fought so hard, I walked so far, but in the end the path was shattered. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end nothing really mattered.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is one last thing we need to do before the night is over. Pidge retired at Bloodbath, and so I would like to ask you all to please enjoy this video we put together for her.
And she just kicked the shit out of Elijah.